Solar activity is surging at a faster rate than initially predicted by scientists, raising concerns about a potential internet apocalypse. Instead of envisioning a world in chaos with burning buildings, this hypothetical scenario refers to a prolonged global blackout of the internet. These concerns have emerged due to recent data on solar storms. However, the question remains, can the current solar activity truly lead to what has been referred to as the internet apocalypse? Numerous videos circulating on social media platforms suggest the impending arrival of this catastrophic event. One TikTok video, which has gained over 4 million views, claims that a solar storm could trigger such an event within the next decade. Despite the popularity of these claims, such an occurrence is estimated to happen only once every 500 years. Now, let's delve into what is truly happening with the sun and how it could impact global communications. But what exactly is meant by the term internet apocalypse? Although many attribute the phrase to NASA, it appears to have originated from a research paper presented in 2021 by a University of California researcher. The paper explores the potential impact of solar storms and discusses a solar superstorm that could result in widespread internet outages lasting several months. The research paper emphasizes that such solar storms pose a significant threat to the internet due to coronal mass ejections. These ejections have the potential to create magnetically induced currents that, at substantial strengths, could penetrate and damage the long-distance cables forming the backbone of the internet. Drawing on previous scientific studies, the research paper concludes that the probability of an extreme space weather event directly impacting Earth ranges from 1.6% to 12% per decade. However, due to the sun's recent cycles of low activity, scientists believe that solar activity might be increasing. So, what is currently happening on the sun? Since December 2019, the sun has been undergoing solar cycle 25, marking the 25th 11-year cycle since recording began in 1755. Initially, the National Weather Service predicted that peak sunspot activity would occur in 2025, with the overall cycle displaying relatively weak activity. However, recent findings suggest that the cycle is progressing at a significantly faster rate than expected, with more sunspots and eruptions than initially forecasted. NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, explains that tracking and predicting the sun's solar cycles provide a rough estimate of the frequency of various space weather storms, including radio blackouts, geomagnetic storms, and solar radiation storms. Many industries rely on this information to assess the potential impact of space weather on Earth. Despite the increased solar activity observed, researchers expect the current cycle to be average compared to solar cycles over the past century. However, solar cycle 25 has not been without noteworthy events. In April, a severe geomagnetic storm occurred, marking the third storm of such magnitude since the beginning of the solar cycle. During severe G4 storms, widespread voltage control issues may arise, and surface charging and tracking problems on spacecraft can occur. Satellite navigation and low-frequency radio navigation may also experience disruptions. But can solar activity genuinely result in a global internet blackout? According to NOAA, during extreme geomagnetic storms classified as level 5 on the storm scale, some grid systems may experience complete collapse or blackouts. Additionally, satellite navigation could be offline for days, while low-frequency radio navigation may be disrupted for hours. On average, these severe events are expected to occur 4 times during each solar cycle. The most significant solar storm ever recorded was the Carrington event in 1859. A white light flare erupted from the sun, which turned out to be a coronal mass ejection. Remarkably, it reached Earth in less than 18 hours instead of the usual several days. Consequently, telegraph systems worldwide were thrown into disarray, with operators receiving electric shocks and even telegraph paper catching fire. Despite efforts to disconnect batteries, aurora-induced electric currents in the wire still allowed messages to be transmitted. If a similar event were to occur today, NOAA warns that it could severely damage satellites, disrupt communication systems such as telephones, radios, and television, and result in widespread electrical blackouts across entire continents. Repairing the damage could take weeks or even longer. However, it's crucial to note that solar storms of the magnitude witnessed 164 years ago are projected to occur only once every 500 years. To mitigate such risks, officials have taken proactive measures. In 2018, NASA launched the Parker Solar Probe, a spacecraft designed to explore the Sun's atmosphere. The probe continues to gather valuable data on solar winds, particles, and other areas of interest that could enhance our understanding of the Sun. Improved understanding of the Sun enables better predictions of space weather and enhances our preparedness to mitigate its potential consequences. In conclusion, while solar activity is indeed increasing, and solar storms can have adverse effects on Earth's communications, the likelihood of an internet apocalypse occurring remains relatively low. Scientists and organizations such as NASA and NOAA continue to closely monitor solar activity, employing advanced technologies and conducting research to enhance our preparedness and safeguard critical infrastructure. And that concludes our update on the potential internet apocalypse caused by solar activity. While the concerns are real, the likelihood of a global internet blackout remains relatively low. Scientists and organizations like NASA and NOAA are actively monitoring solar activity to enhance our understanding and preparedness. If you enjoyed this segment, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more daily scoops on the latest news, fascinating discoveries, and intriguing phenomena. Stay informed and join our community to never miss an update. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.